What's up, Brian? Just wanted to show you a recent submission return that I have. Not a very good one. Actually, I would say a bad one. I know that a lot of times I'll email you or text you or whatever the good wins, but more often than not, these are the kinds of results that you can typically expect if you don't do a good job of pre-screening your cards. I immediately regretted sending these cards in once I saw the first couple. I just did not do a very good job of screening these, so my own fault. Ken Griffey Jr. Metal Universe Titanium. This is a relatively rare insert, PSA 8, which actually isn't too bad. Let's start a little pile here. This one was a PSA 7. Can't see it, but there's little divots in the very top of the card that I didn't catch before I sent it in. Again, this was just a once over glance. I didn't actually put anything under a scope or anything. And we're at the stupid stand. So this one is the Hank Aaron refractor from 1999 Topps Finest. Ken Griffey Jr. with Hank Aaron. So the shiny ones I was telling you about. That was a 10. That was a shocker. This one is from the World Baseball Classic set. This was packed fresh. Or I opened the box, I should say. Not quite sure what I missed, so I'll probably give up on these cards. I think they might just be too thick, and PSA tends to grade thick cards really hard. This is a cool one. Did not expect a 10 on this, so this was a pleasant surprise. One of the few. These cards, the 90 Donruss, are so super common. I like finding the parallels of that junk wax stuff like this. I'm curious how they order these cards inside those PSA boxes, because it seems kind of random. A 7, this was packed fresh that I pulled. I do not disagree with the 7. That's pretty off center. So, that is cool. First 9, Tom Brady. 9's about what I expected on this one. This one is the first edition. It's just, I guess, a parallel. So, paid a couple bucks for this. Not a big deal. PSA 5. This one was brutal. I'm not sure how, and I could have missed it because I didn't look these over, but this card has a crushed edge. You can kind of see it right there. So that was a bad one. Let's see if I can get a whole rainbow here. PSA grades. Terrell Davis game used jersey. I'm a big fan of these early 2000s, late 1990s game used patches and jersey cards, because they kind of tell you a little bit more about the card on the back. So that's a 7. And then I remember telling you about the CSG cases and why I like them better. You can kind of see it's kind of clunky and just weird and fat, and there's like an indentation right here, and then you look at the regular card and it's just a completely different layout. Just my preference for the CSG stuff. Oh, I sent in a bunch of these thinking I was going to get 110, and I got goose egged. These are basically worthless in anything less than a 9. So I'll probably lose my grading on that. that's how it goes. Here's another one. And normally I never send in duplicates of the same cards for the very reason that I'm seeing in this order is they grade 1 a certain grade. Generally they all get the same grade or pretty close to it. This is Jerry Rice, 2-color patch. That is an A6. Pack Fresh. I pulled that when I pulled the patches. PSA 8. I don't know what they saw in this one. Yeah, I came back in 8. This is another World Baseball Classic Ichiro. I do not know what they're catching on these. I wonder if there's some kind of peel on the gloss or something that I'm missing. Or it could just be a tough grader. Verdugo 10. Finally. Another Brady 8. There's a theme developing here. Weekly wrap up. I like the 2002 tops. I just think that's the card that has the most room to grow. You know, with the brand tops, and then Brady being the spokesman of the company. So I had a bunch of these. This is actually my last one. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to keep it or not. If I'm going to sell it. It's not worth a ton. Maybe like 180 bucks. This got up to 475, and actually I'm the high seller for a PSA 8 in this card back in the heyday. That same card, this one came back at 6. 6 usually indicates surface damage. When you see 4 sharp corners and centering, it's not an issue. Oh, yep, I see it. Right here, there is fogging or oxidation. And I did not check the card and I missed that. Also, there's a pinch on the back right there. God, what a waste of money. Oh well. My fault, lesson learned. PSA 10, I pack pulled this. I wanted to keep it, but because this order was so bad, I'm gonna have to sell it to cover the costs. So yeah, I'll look at that. This is the only auction grade card that I got back in the order. Got the other 10s, you know, that are solid, but I wouldn't put this up at auction. Another Griffey Titanium. It's the die cut from 97. Number 7. Gold Sparkle, Bryce Harper from 2012. I think I picked this card up for like 50 bucks, and I knew it wasn't going to grade high. I just like the way it looked. I think Bryce Harper's probably got another MVP in it too, so. That is a long hold. Let's see here. What we got over here? This is a Tony Gonzalez 2-color patch. Hall of Famer. 6. Zach Thomas. This is the gold. The golds were the case hits. And I know that because I opened the whole case of this, and there was 1 gold card. So I could be wrong. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's just me. critical of the box. Griffey. This is one of those collector's choice gold redemption cards. I did a bunch of these, and I don't know how it can get any better than this, but it came back at 9. So I'm probably gonna throw in the towel on this. There's something I'm missing I just can't get figured out. This is my nemesis, the Shaquille O'Neal rookie card, the starting lineup variation. This card gets me every time. I think I have a great copy, and I send it in, and then it comes back with curled corners. And I refuse to doctor a card, so I know you can press those out, but I just am not going to do it. Oh well. A 6, so let's find that surface damage on this one. There it is, right there. So what I found out, if you have a sharp card that you think should be at least an 8, but it comes back a 6, there's surface damage on it most of the time. And I have to scan and search for it, but I always find it. Another 6. Yeah, this one has corner issues, but I think I might have just been overly critical. Oh nope, definitely right there. Surface imprint. Okay. Did I drop these or something? Another 6. Another surface imprint. That's odd. Why do these all have the same damage? Whatever. Verdugo. PSA 10. This is the Blue Wave refractor, numbered out of 150. This was supposed to be mine, but again, I can't keep it because the return was so bad. Me and my first world problems, so I don't get to keep a card. An 8. Not bad. This is the 2006 version, his first World Baseball Classic card. He has one from 2009 that's actually a lot cooler. It's perforated. At some point, I'll get one of those done. There's a Griffey, another 8. This one I think I got off of eBay. Okay. Another Brady, an 8. Okay, scratches right there, definitely an 8. Actually, probably a generous 8. Another 8. Let's see, another 8. It has the same damage. Well, it wasn't as bad, but still. Another 10 for Verdugo. I might be able to keep one of these. Probably not, but I'm not going to. It's irresponsible. I need to keep my promise to myself. Nothing gets kept till they break even. Another 8. I didn't expect to be an 8. I was kind of surprised on how light the 9s are in this order. I'm fine actually with the number of gems. The 9s that I'm really light on. 7. This, yeah, a little rough up there, but those are all pretty rough. Another 7. So this one got a 7. This one got an 8. I wonder if they mix these two cards up. This is the one with damage. I'll check that out with PSA. I think they might have mixed these two up. I probably don't even care not to do it. I'll probably sell them for $10 anyway. Another one of these. Tom Brady. Josh McCown. 8. Yeah, death by 8s. 8 to death. Another 8. This I agree with. This is definitely actually a pretty generous 8 in my opinion. Front center is pretty bad. Why did I not screen these first? So basically the moral of this story, Brian, is that I banked on getting a bunch of 9s and just eyeballed these, sending them in, assuming that I was going to pull 9s just from eyeballing them. Don't do that. That's the wrong way to collect. It's lazy. And I deserve every 8 I'm getting right now. Another 8. It's the chrome version of this card. This is the collection version. I think it came in a complete set or something. Yeah, I know it's a shorter print than his regular base. Kurt Warner 2-color patch. 7. Oh boy. Another 7. This is a 3-color number patch. Randy Moss is a Hall of Famer if you're not familiar. I know you're into NASCAR. Curtis Martin, another Hall of Famer, an 8. That's actually, an 8's not bad for these. They're so thick. Get a lot of flaring and stuff. That's not bad. A 9. Wow, that's high for one of these. Getting a 9 in one of these is almost as good as... No, it's not. I'm a liar. It's not as good as getting a 10. 10's always the best, but getting a 9 is pretty tough. You have to earn it. I didn't earn that one though because I just mailed these in. Ay, 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 another 8. This is the blue parallel. This is the thick version. These were issued 1 per pack. And a 9, this is probably a $150 card, and an 8, $40 maybe. I mean, it's not bad. This is probably a $20 card now. Another 8. I know I have another one somewhere. Oh, I must have already put it in there. 8 galore. Randy Moss, 3-color patch, 6. Rafi Devers, dual jersey, game used. No, I think this is the tier 1. Museum collection. But I bought this by mistake. I thought this was an on-card auto when I bought it, but you can see it's actually a sticker auto. And then I was already in it for about $10, so I went ahead and got it graded. It's one of those ones where I could have taken my loss, but I think I owed it to the Red Sox to get it encapsulated. That way a fan can get a nice Devers for a good price that's graded. Brady. This really got burned. I was banking on one of these coming back at 10. This came back at 9. This is the big number. This is from the Heads update. In this condition, probably about $100 maybe. But in a 10, that's a $1,000 card. Another 9. Oh, here come the 9s. Another 9. Okay, I'll take that. Another Nemesis card for me. I'm giving up on this card. It's another situation. No matter what I do, when they send these in, they'll be flat. I keep them in the sleeves forever. Yeah, they always corners curl, so that one's a no-win situation. 3-color patch for Marshall Faulk. I have another one of these cards, but I don't know what I did with it. I lost it somewhere in the house. I'll find it somewhere. Yeah, that's it. The last card I got back was actually a men's size. What that means is it wasn't up to the standard of what PSA will grade as far as size of the card. But anyway, I wanted you to get a full picture of, you know, when you hear me selling my cards and all that stuff, so you know there's a reality of it. Will I lose money on this order? No. I mean, I'll make my money back. I probably have about 1,500 in. Of that 1,500, you know, I'll probably get 2,500 back total. But I'll be clawing it back over the next year. Everything on this side, I will lose money. I will lose money or break even on this side, or this stack here. These cards will mostly make money. I'll probably double my money on those. And then this is where I'll actually turn positive. Turn profit on it, if I turn profit. So before I get to keep anything, I have to sell the collection down and break even on what I spent on the grading, and then I get to pick one card for every 10 that I send in to get my stuff down, and it has to be a rookie card. Those are just my personal rules to kind of get my collection down to a more manageable size. Anyway, dude, I'll get this uploaded just so you can kind of see what a bad order looks like. I would rate this order out of a 10, probably around a 4. And it's primarily because of those 8s that I thought were going to get 9s. I even thought a couple of them would have been 10s. So being careless, you know, there are consequences when you're spending $20 a card to get them graded. All right, later.